Pokemon Horizons episode 45 aired earlier today, and I am actually stunned, dude. Like, I'm sorry if I sound really giddy or overexcited or over-shouty in this video, but I'm so excited, man. Today's episode was so good, even better than last week's episode if you ask me. Genuinely one of the best in the entire anime, and that seems to be a recurring theme for Pokemon Horizons. I really want to talk about it with you guys, but just so you know, this was a super action-packed episode. Like, I really can't remember the last time a Pokemon episode had so much going on in it, so I'm probably gonna have to be a bit quicker and a bit more brief with my review, otherwise it'd end up being like a 30-40 minute long video, and that'd probably be a bit too much. I don't think you guys want to listen to my voice for half an hour, right? So let's just dive into it, enough dilly-dallying. The brave Asagi airship crashes down into the ocean from the damage in the last episode, and then Rayquaza rises up into the sky again. The Explorers flee in a helicopter because their Pokemon are defeated, and now it's a raid battle, Friede, Liko Roy and Dot versus Rayquaza. And dude, I'm just saying, if you told me that they would be raid battling Rayquaza a few weeks ago, I would have said they'd be absolutely destroyed. But now, knowing how much damage Rayquaza has taken in the past couple of episodes, I feel like they actually have a better chance of winning than we think, you know? So the raid battle begins, and for a while Rayquaza is easily dodging and overpowering all of their moves, but then Captain Pikachu does his thing where he uses a Volt Tackle in a circle and makes a hurricane up into the sky, and that hurricane sends Sprigatito and Quaxly flying in the air, and they cause a distraction for Rayquaza by attacking it alongside Charizard, and that allows Fuecoco to hit Rayquaza hard with a super effective disarming voice. It really causes a big explosion and Rayquaza falls back a bit, and man, it's so perfect that Roy and Fuecoco are the first ones to do proper damage to Rayquaza, because beating Rayquaza and catching him is a big part of their dream. It's their main motivation, so I'm really proud of them, you know? But then Rayquaza uses Draco Meteor, and Liko and her Pokemon are about to be crushed, dude. But then luckily, Amethio and Ceruledge suddenly appear, slicing the Draco Meteor in half, and saving Liko and her Pokemon's lives. Bruh, what a legend Amethio is. Like, despite being villainous, he still doesn't want Liko to die, you know? Amethio then Terastallizes his Ceruledge, showing that he's mastered Terastallization, and Ceruledge uses Ghost Dive, moving around really quickly and hitting Rayquaza real hard. Several times, dude. Friede is impressed and follows suit by Terastallizing his Charizard, and then hitting Rayquaza hard too with Terra Blast. And honestly, man, I really love the dynamic between Friede and Amethio being like rivals and super powerful, but also really like competing with each other in a sort of brotherly way, you know? Then what really took me by surprise is Friede and Amethio agreed to work together to defeat Rayquaza. Basically, Ceruledge climbs onto Charizard's back and they fly into the sky, and both of them continue hitting Rayquaza over and over and over and over, doing huge damage. But then after taking loads of hits, Rayquaza has had enough, so it only goes and uses Dragon Ascent, bro. You heard me right, Dragon Ascent. Rayquaza's signature move, one of the strongest attacks ever. And yeah, Charizard and Ceruledge get defeated immediately. But hey, I'm just gonna say, man, even though Amethio and Friede lost, it was so incredibly cool seeing them battling together as a duo, as a team, and watching them do unbelievable damage to Rayquaza. I really feel like this is the beginning of Amethio and Friede getting along better, and maybe even the start of a slow redemption arc for Amethio. I mean, he helped the rising Volt Tacklers in this episode. He saved Liko's life. That's huge, dude. And now it's all down to Liko and Roy to defeat Rayquaza. And you will not believe how that goes, dude. Like, bruh, immediately off the bat, Fuecoco and Sprigatito are so fired up and so passionate to help that Sprigatito immediately evolves into Floragato, and Fuecoco immediately learns Flame Charge. Dude, major power up for both of them. I really love how this evolution and this new move was like a testament to how dedicated they are to Liko and Roy's goals. So awesome, man. And Floragato looks so unbelievably cool in the anime, seriously phenomenal. She's animated so well, but we'll talk about that more later in the video. So right off the bat, Floragato does big damage to Rayquaza with Magical Leaf. And you know what, I can't contain it, I want to talk about the animation right now. The animation for Floragato was so cool, dude. The way she whipped her yo-yo up and fired leaves out of it, so awesome. Then Fuecoco hit Rayquaza head-on with Flame Charge, and that actually sent Rayquaza crashing down to the ocean. Bruh, Floragato and Fuecoco are on another level, I'm so proud of them. And at this point, Rayquaza has taken so much damage that Terapagos tries to talk to it and tries to persuade it to join them, but once again, although Rayquaza was impressed by their battling, it decides to reject them and fly away into the sky. The rising Voltaclers still didn't do enough despite getting way closer. After the battle, Liko thanks Amethio for all of his help as Amethio leaves, and then even later on, Liko and Roy are a little bit down about how they didn't defeat Rayquaza again, but Friede reminds them of just how far they've come as trainers to even stand up against Rayquaza today. The airship is seemingly damaged and unusable for quite a while, so Liko and Roy decide that they want to learn how to Terastallize their Pokemon like Friede and Amethio can. And then here is where it gets so unbelievably crazy, dude. Like, genuinely, shockingly shocking. We very briefly see Gibeon, the leader of the Explorers, and he's talking to the other Explorers members, all about monitoring Liko and Terapagos in the future. And bro, then it's revealed that Gibeon's main Pokemon is only a shiny Zygarde, dude. A shiny Zygarde. I am absolutely stunned, dude. And that's where the episode ended. So yeah, you can probably see now what I meant about there being so much in the episode. Like, I've been yelling and shouting recording this video because I'm so excited, to the point that my voice actually kind of hurts, dude. Maybe I should tone it down a little bit, I don't know, but I could really speak for decades about it. But for me, the main three big things of the episode are 1. Amethio and Friede working together, 2. Gibeon's shiny Zygarde, and 3. Sprigatito evolving. So let's talk about those real quickly. I think that Amethio is going to get redeemed in the future and join the good guys towards the end of the story. You know, going against the Explorers and everything. And Amethio working with the Rising Voltaclers in this episode. I feel like that's definitely setting up the redemption arc. The leader of the Explorers having a shiny Zygarde is a huge shock, and I'm guessing maybe the Zygarde will be linked to the new upcoming Pokemon Legends ZA games. Maybe this could be build-up for those games, dude, since they're all about Zygarde and Kalos. The future of Horizons could heavily tie into the games now that we know that Zygarde is a part of it. I love that they made Zygarde shiny to show that it's not Bonnie's Zygarde. In before the theories that Bonnie is actually the secret leader of the Explorers, bro. I can imagine some people are going to theorize that, you know? But yeah, I also love that shiny Rayquaza is the god of the sky, and shiny Zygarde is the god of the ground. That's a really cool clash, you know? I really hope we see them battle someday. Finally, Sprigatito evolving was so awesome. As a Floragato, her animation in combat was so good, so unique, and I really love that Floragato is more loving and huggy towards Liko than ever, because I was really scared they'd make her all broody and a loner and independent, and if I'm totally honest, I really couldn't be bothered for another storyline like that. We kind of already got over that with Sprigatito, you know? And finally, I'm so proud of Roy and Fuecoco for doing such huge damage against Rayquaza today. They're awesome, man. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on today's crazy episode in the comments below, and also be sure to hit the thumbs up button and the subscribe button if you enjoyed my review. That would really help me out a lot, dude. Let's try and reach 130,000 subscribers again. Finally, be sure to join our community Discord server using the link in the description. It really is a wonderful place to experience and talk about all the new Pokemon episodes. So on that note, thank you all so much for watching, and best wishes until we meet again!